Hi everyone, today I'm here with the first video in a new series which is going to be called Literature Uncovered, and today we're going to be talking about epigraphs. I've seen various different booktubers do videos about epigraphs such as One Book One Review, Books and Quills and Reading Bukowski. I will link all of their videos down below in the description because of course they're absolutely amazing. I would definitely recommend that you check them out if you haven't already. If you don't know what an epigraph is, basically it's just a quotation at the beginning of a book, and I think epigraphs are amazing. I really do love epigraphs so much. I think epigraphs really help to set up a concept or a theme and generally seem to set up the mood and the tone for the entire book as well. Because of this, it seems quite a shame that some people don't read epigraphs. Either they don't realise they're there or they just don't look for them. So next time you read a book, check if there's an epigraph, and if there is, I would definitely recommend reading it. I actually like reading epigraphs before reading the entire book as it's suggested, since it's at the beginning of the book, but I also like reading epigraphs afterwards as well and sort of reflecting on ideas. I think sometimes it's easier to understand the message that's being given because you've read the entire book. The first epigraph I want to share is from City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and this is the first book in the Mortal Instruments series. Cassandra Clare not only uses epigraphs at the beginning of her books, but also at the beginning of each chapter, and she seems quite knowledgeable on lots of different kinds of literature, both past and present, and she tends to use this knowledge in her epigraphs to really enhance the books. I have not slept between the acting of a dreadful thing and the first motion, all the interim is like a phantasma or hideous dream. The genius and the mortal instruments are then in council, and the state of man, like to a little kingdom, suffers the nature of an insurrection. William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. The second epigraph I'd like to show you is probably one of the shortest ones I'll be showing today, and it's from And the Mountains Echoed by Khalid Hosseini, however you say his name. Everyone seems to pronounce it differently, but he is an amazing writer, and I wasn't surprised to find an epigraph in this book because it's so good. I believe this epigraph is actually from the 13th century, so it's quite a while ago. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Another epigraph that I'd like to share with you is from The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and this is probably my favourite classic right now. I absolutely love it, and I think from studying it at school, I love it even more. I understand everything, and the epigraph when I found it was absolutely fantastic. Then wear the gold hat, if that will move her, if you can bounce high, bounce for her too. Till she cry, lover, gold-hatted, high-bouncing lover, I must have you. I was actually looking through a lot of different books to find epigraphs, so I decided to look in Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman, and I found that this had a really meaningful epigraph, which probably I should have read when I read the book. I didn't really read epigraphs when I started to read these, but now I started to become more aware of them, so looking back, it's an amazing epigraph. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. But don't you believe them? Bruce Hornsby and The Range. The final epigraph that I'd like to share with you all today is from Unwind by Neil Shusterman, and this also has an amazing epigraph. The book is actually split into several parts, so the first epigraph is in part 1. I was never going to amount to much anyway, but now, statistically speaking, there's a better chance that some part of me will go on to the greatness somewhere in the world. I'd rather be partly great than entirely useless. So there's the 5 of the epigraphs that I really wanted to share with you today. Maybe I'll do a video with some more epigraphs at some time if you enjoy this video. I really love epigraphs. Like I said at the beginning, I definitely recommend that you look for epigraphs when you're reading a book because they tend to impact the book and just enhance it in a really positive way. So thank you for watching everyone, and I will see you again in my next video.